Racing motorbikes is in Hayden Allan's blood. He won his first national title when he was just 14, but an accident 4 years ago resulted in paraplegia.
On there to prove that I'm the best at the sport, not that I'm the best disabled person at the sport.
Hayden had been on his way to work when his motorbike collided with a rubbish truck, resulting in a T4 spinal cord injury.
I was heading up Greenhithe Road to head to Albany for work. I was a mechanic for Hypel, and a rubbish truck pulled out of a driveway, turning right, and hit me head on a motorbike. Basically, I hit the front of the cab, which spun me around in front of the truck, leaving the bike standing upright and leaving me paralysed from the chest down.
For the past 6 months, he's been making adaptations to his bike. He's determined to get his racing licence again.
You can let me go, I'm fine.
First, he'll face a rigorous safety and speed check.
Yep, I'm going to bring it in now.
Today's a day of reckoning.
No, that's going to be good for now, I think.
Hayden's bike is custom made.
So what have you done to the bike to make it rideable for you?
Well, basically the main adjustment that I've done with the bike is in the flooring. Now, I can't get my knees too close to the engine because, as we know, we get burnt and I won't feel it. So what we've done is we've bucketed the knee through the flooring. At the moment, we've been trialling this new hip bar, which basically sits on the bike like so, and it holds my hips from going back over the bike and going side to side in the event that you're hitting ruts and you're jumping up and down.
Tell you what, mate, I am so looking forward to you starting that thing up and showing me how it all works.
Oh, my pleasure, mate. Sidecar is basically a bike of 1054cc, 3 wheels. They have no brakes. Most bikes will only use 2 gears. They can go anywhere from 140 k's on a small track to 208 k's on your big tracks.
What do you do?
I'm the rider, so I'm the one that holds the gas on and basically commits ourselves to the corners.
And he does it well, as the ribbons in his room testify. But it's not all bikes. Hayden works as a sales rep for RGK Wheelchairs. He travels the country meeting clients. Tattoos tell the story of his accident.
The tattoo, it's everything to do about my crash. We've basically got your rib cage, which comes up, and then all the ribs wrap both sides of the forearm. I've got a puncture there from where I broke my sternum. Back on the other side of the arm, we've got all the vertebrae from your spine going up the back there, and then from up there around a skull at the top. The skull is basically screaming with a lot of pain and sorrow, which obviously is definitely one of the emotions that you'll go through when you lose basically such a great passion that you've strived so hard to get for.
Auckland's Rosebank Speedway, Hayden's back. Mates from the old crew have come out in force to support him. Most of the guys who hang out here have known Hayden all his life.
My dad was basically the same as any other teenage boy in his day. Loved cars, loved bikes, loved the speed, loved the horsepower. But you know, it gave us the passion of actually having to work on our cars and all that sort of stuff too. So coming right from birth all the way through to where we are, we've spent our whole lives surrounded by hot rodding events and just good times, really.
So you good to go, Hayden?
Yeah, we're all set, mate. Couple more straps and we're good to rock and roll.
I noticed that you're holding on with one hand at all times. Explain why that is.
Basically, the way we designed this bar is to push me forward so that way when we take off, it doesn't throw me back over the bike. Unfortunately, when we designed it, when I sit on the bike, it actually pushes me forward on a stationary position too. So I've got to hold myself up at all times, otherwise I'll fall over the engine and rip my carburetors right off the actual engine's face.
And you don't have any trunk function?
I've got no trunk function, so my hands are basically everything that controls this bike and my balance.
Bit of a rigmarole to get in, mate, but I'm going to leave you to it.
Definitely.
Before the sidecar rider or swinger can climb on board, Hayden needs to get the feel of this hugely powerful machine.
Once you get that throttle under your hand, sudden rush, man. 100 mile an hour, no brakes, you can't beat the feeling. It's just a sudden adrenaline rush.
He's faster around the track than anyone expected, and that's fired up his passion for racing again.
You can't beat that. You just can't beat it.
Come September, Hayden plans to apply for his racing license. Yeah, just keep kicking up that dust, Hayden.